Howdy YouTube, it's your old buddy TexasTuberTim. We're back with some more Civilization Revolution. When we left off, we were on the verge of fighting the Zulus over here. We've already beat the Romans, and we're about to get our fourth city right here. So let's see how this plays here. I'm purposely being very aggressive with the fighting, hoping that would be of more interest to the fan base. We'll see what happens here. Let's see, actually, we're going to go into the trees for the defense. We get a plus 50 defense bonus from the trees. This guy's still searching, see if he can find another civilization. I don't have very high hopes that the map continues this direction, but we're going to try it. And honestly, I don't have very high hopes that those warrior armies are going to be able to defeat the Zulus. If they don't have bronze working yet, we're in business. But we shall see. All right, so we're working towards a library here. We're actually working toward a barracks here, but we're basically banking production while we work on bronze working. Although at that rate, we're not going to get it. We need to reconsider this. That wasn't very smart what I did there. All right, so with 6 per turn, it'll take us 3 more turns, and this library is not going to be done for 8 turns, so this will work. All right, let's see what happens with the Zulu. Why does this guy get a bonus? Oh, this is a veteran unit. I don't know how that came to be. All right, let's see what happens. All right, this one archer unit, if we could win this, we might have him. Oh, come on, guys. There you go. Now, as a reminder, the Aztecs heal after victory. All right, I think we got him. I did not expect that to work. And this is not my normal play style. I don't normally play risky like this. All right, so I feel like what we need to do here. Let's continue to work towards this science right now. It's 12. Yeah, so we can back off the science after this turn. All right, let me do this first. All right, so this is my veteran unit. Just got an upgrade. Infiltration, that's huge. plus 50% against a city attack. He's down to warriors, which means this is probably his last unit. Now, with anyone other than the Aztecs, I don't think that would have worked because we wouldn't have healed. Let's go ahead and take a look on the hill. But with any other civilization, we would have taken damage. I may have just seen a little bit of blue in the corner there. Possibly the Americans down here. All right, so by the way, right trigger for this screen. So we need 4 more science. That's the 4. So we're gonna get this back on the library. And on the next turn, we'll switch this to be barracks. All right, so now we can go for writing. Let's shoot for a library there as well. How many? Well, there's 3 beakers there, so I think that'll work. Now we can change this to a barracks. Now note that my hammers are stored up, so I still get credit for all that production. I don't lose my production when I switch. All right, we'll start with the elite army first. This should be a walk-in. So this is typical AI stuff where they're rush building units. I don't know how. All right, so they got veteran status by getting 3 wins, and we just took the Zulu down. So that's 2 capitals down. All right, so let's see what's doing here. They just have a palace. So here we will build another library. Because at this point, without technology, we're not going to get any more victories. So as a quick recap, our goal now is to rush to feudalism, which is going to get us the knights unit that we need to finish this off. So we need monarchy, which requires writing. All right, so we got this working on a library. Library there and there, and barracks. All right, so I'm reasonably sure there's nobody behind the Zulu here. But for good measure, we'll send that unit around. And these units are going to push down in here. See if there's someone else in this direction. I keep seeing a blue, dark blue edge. Maybe not. Ooh, Confucius. Okay, there's the French. Oh, the Greeks. My bad. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to go to the sea. Unless we missed something. This is our third of 4 enemies, which means we're going to have to take to the sea. So let's go switch gears here. We're going to switch this to galley. All right, so we've already got 1 unit down here. We need 2 more. And the rest we're gonna pile in here, hoping to get this galley as quick as we can. How many turns was that? 8? Yikes. Yeah, nothing back here. And just trust me, there's no point in running these 2 units over. The army units, because they're not going to defeat them. All right, so I need to get this caravan within 3 spaces. With a warrior army, I think I can keep them at bay. All right, so with a caravan, we'll hopefully get some money that we can use to rush the galley. All right, and we're going to post up here. Keep the Greeks locked in their corner. And now we can rush the galley. And we'll switch back to library. I'm going to rush that library as well. Very aggressive strategy, not my normal style, but it makes for interesting game. All right, so we'll load these units up in the galley. We already know the Greeks are over here. Now we've got Confucius here, which is very tempting. And it shouldn't take us too long to get over there, so let's go ahead and get that done. All right, so we can start building veteran units, but horsemen and jaguar units are not all that useful. We may go for another city here. Don't really have a good spot for a city. This one is okay. You could also bring this the settler over here and put him in the boat. Let me check my government. I think I messed this up earlier, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to a republic, which will allow us to get basically cheaper settlers. And we took a production hit by switching our government, but that's okay. All right, we'll keep that horse handy for when that galley comes back. All right, that's a bummer. We got two great explorers. Which is okay. We're gonna get, I think, 200 or 250 gold. I would much rather have something else, but that's okay. All right, so we've switched to Republic, and now we can get these guys dropped off. Need these guys to help him out. These guys are waiting to get in a boat. So library, studying science. Wait, why is it not? I don't know why that says no production. Thought it was one turn we took a hit. All right, so we're gonna get science from temples, which is not all that important. Let's go ahead and get this game saved. All right, we got a bonus spy for discovering writing first. That's the other thing with having eliminated our adversary. We don't have any competition for science. All right, so feudalism's our goal. We've already got monarchy, and it's not going to let me have that yet. So we've got to work on something else back here. Irrigation would be handy. All right, so I don't think I can get that spy into the Greeks. Well, maybe. All right, so we'll offload the explorers. And then we'll go ahead and grab these extra units. And my gut tells me we need to be over here towards this mountain, poking through the sky. All right, there goes the settler. All right, back on track. Now, when we get all that money from the explorers, we could potentially do some rush building, which will be helpful. Oh, we're only going to get 100 gold. Still, we'll take it. I think it also depends in part on when you find them or when you discover them. Okay. Still working on that. Okay, so we could rush a library. I feel like we definitely want to rush a settler because it's going to take them a while to walk over there. All right, so now that we've got the library, let's get our science maxed out.
Oh.
Barracks is not of any use to me. I guess we'll do another settler there. All right, so now we're generating 26 science per turn. That's pretty decent early game. Send that settler over to where the boat can get them picked up. Thanks again for watching. For more videos just like this one, be sure to click the playlist button on the right side of the screen. Finally, if you haven't subscribed, click the button on the left side of your screen. For more information about my channel, you can go to TexasTuberTim.com, which includes all of my social links to Discord, Instagram, and Twitter. Y'all stay frosty.